Hi, I'm Mark Gaylor and I'm a Sony Imaging Ambassador. Now that's a Sony camera inside of this camera bag, and this is a review about the bag and not the camera. Okay, so I've done quite a few reviews for Wotancraft because I've chosen to use their range, especially their pilot ranges of messenger bags, but I've also covered their pilot backpack and also their Lightning Rider 12L. You'll find these reviews on my YouTube channel, and I'll put a link to these bag reviews in the information below. Now, Pilot 7L is my primary messenger bag from Wotancraft, and the reason for that is it's just the right size for the amount of gear that I take for on 90% of my photographic location shoots. It also fits nicely in the tank bag on my BMW R80GS there. Now, the video that I'm about to talk to you about, however, is their new Cordura waist pack or sling pouch. It's a 3.5L, which sort of denotes the capacity of this waist pack, and it's an upgraded version. They've had a slightly smaller version, and I'll talk about the differences between this new updated version and the older one shortly. Now, I've had a long relationship with Wotancraft. They were the primary sponsor for my Freedom to Dream ride in the USA, where I hired a couple of Harley Davidsons and we did this ride in support of War Child, a charity which supports displaced children through the armed conflict around the world. And again, I'll put a link if you want to make a small donation to that charity ride there. Now, they were the primary sponsor, giving £2,500 sterling towards that, and we used the Wotancraft bags on this particular trip. Now, we were hiring Heritage Softail Classics, and I found the 10L and 7L were the perfect sizes to go inside of the saddlebags of the Harley Davidson Classic motorcycles. Now, my friend decided to take the Pilot 10L and the Lightning Rider 12L. I was so taken with this particular rider bag that I've now added this to my Wotancraft collection. There is, however, a third bag that we used on here. Now, I was using a pre-production of this new upgraded bag, so I didn't make a big song and dance about what I was actually using on location. My travelling companion Max in this instance is using the older style waist pack from Wotancraft, and you can see this will appear pretty much in every shot because this third bag was a critical part of our riding workflow. The saddlebags were locked when we were riding, and if we needed to get any quick access to any of the daily needs, we used these waist packs or sling pouches. Now, of course, this is the Cordura waist pack sling pouch, and it's the 3.5L upgrade, which you see featured there. That's the one with the adjustable strap with that red tag there. Now, I liked using this not just for, say, my passport and cash and phone, but I also use this to put in a camera. The upgrade to this waist pack is slightly larger than the previous one, and it will accommodate a full frame camera and lens. So I could always get slightly ahead of Max, park up the bike, quickly pull out the camera and do some video footage of him riding through a particular scenic part of our adventure. And as you can see there, Max is still wearing his sling pouch as well in this particular shot. Now, this sling pouch, especially the upgraded version, can accommodate quite a large full frame camera. In this particular instance, I've got the Alpha 7C with a Bluetooth grip, but actually on the trip I was using a slightly larger FX30, which is an APS-C video camera, and it's about the same physical size as one of the full frame cameras. So here's one of the clips that I took of Max coming through Death Valley here. And of course, there is this sling pouch or waist pack actually in that shot as well. So let's take a look at the new design over the older design here. And as well as being physically a little bit larger, especially at the bottom end of the bag, which helps accommodate that larger full frame camera there, we can also see that they've done quite a lot of work to the back of the bag and also the strap there. The strap is now detachable and much faster to adjust the length. So when I was adjusted to just the right length, I could have the waist pack or sling pouch just resting on the seat that I'm sitting on, taking off even more weight, given that it was carrying a full frame camera and Bluetooth grip there. So you can see the back of the old design and the new design side by side there. So the upgrade is available in two colors. It's available in khaki and also charcoal, and it is made from this Cordura fabric. And so I'll just talk a little bit about the strap and the fabric now. Of course, we've got those really strong YKK zips. The Cordura fabric, of course, is moisture repellent, so the rain will just roll straight off. So that Cordura fabric is 60% thinner, 50% lighter, and 10 times stronger than Wax cotton. And as I said, it is water repellent, anti-tear, and it's possibly the toughest canvas that you can find out there. Now the back pocket on the waist pack is a great place to put all of the important documents that I was traveling on trips like this, such as travel insurance, visas, cash, vaccination certificates, passport, etc. And as you can see, it's really quite a comfortable fit. For this is an Alpha 7R5 with the 2070 lens inside of this waist pack there, and I've still got plenty of room for a Bluetooth grip, spare batteries, cards, and other necessaries, as well as those primary camera gear that I'm carrying. And this was just so much quicker just to grab that camera out rather than dive into the Pilot 7L or 10L that was in the locked saddlebags of the Harley Davidson. So just to give you an overview or a tour of this bag, it's got four internal mesh pockets there. It's got a top pocket, which we can see in that inset image right at the top there, which is a great place to store things like keys. It's got a little clip-on hook there that you can attach your keys so they don't fly away in case you forget to do the zip up. But it's also a great place to put loose items that you don't want in the main compartment, which is very important for me carrying a camera. If the lens cap comes off the lens, I don't want the loose items like keys floating around in that main compartment. We've also got a little bit of a hidden pocket in that front section there. It's a lot of people have owned these bags and actually missed the fact that it has this little hidden pocket there. This is a great place to maybe put stuff like passports and cash that you want away from prying eyes there. That's my passport going into one of those pockets. There's the front pocket. There's the top pocket, which has got that attachment for your key ring as well. And there's that secret pocket. Let's call it the secret pocket at the front of the bag. So let's talk a little bit about that interior space. Now, even the version before the new upgrade was capable of carrying such as a ZV-1 with a Bluetooth grip, and that is a perfect bag for this combination. But given that I've now got a larger version, I can carry all sorts of manners of slightly larger gear, such as I carry a Leo Photo LS 223C, which is carbon fiber tripod. If I didn't want to put it inside the bag because it was exceptionally muddy and I don't want to be having to wash the bag out, there is a possibility that you can store the tripod through the cavity at the front of the bag. I've got that top right drop-in illustration there to show you that just in front of that secret pocket we've got that internal space which allows you to put long items that won't actually fit in the bag but still carry them on the waist pack, which is a very useful item. You can carry large umbrellas, for instance, and there's a large umbrella illustrated in that bottom left, or indeed that tripod there. It also represents the perfect bag for people who do a lot of flying. You might have put the bag in underneath the seat in front of you on the plane, and the larger bag in the overhead bin or locker. And you really just want to be able to access the things that you want to access on the plane without fishing around or putting them in the pockets in front of you and potentially leaving them on the plane at the end of the journey. So this is the perfect solution for organising all of your daily needs, especially for travelers who are flying. Okay, if you want to know more about the Sony cameras, just head over to my Patreon support channel, which is patreon.com/Mark Ayler. Loads of resources to download there, and opportunities to ask me questions about your Sony cameras. And of course, you can download 500 to 600 page ebooks on all of the late model Alpha cameras. Okay, so I'm Mark Ayler, Sony Imaging Ambassador, and I'll catch you online next time.